Hey guys, what's going on? It's Matt here. I want to take just a couple minutes to talk quickly today. A lot of people, I get this question quite a bit. They know they need to get a mortgage. They don't know the difference of, hey, I need to get this vehicle to buy a house to get in there. I don't have cash. What is the difference if I walk into a bank or if I use someone like yourself that's a mortgage broker to get the mortgage? Well, let's go through the key differences right off the bat. Number one, your banks, your lending institutions, your credit unions. These are going to be more conservative. They are going to be a little bit slower in processing and underwriting, and they really only have a very limited amount of programs and products to offer. There is nothing wrong with them by any means. It's just they're going to be very limiting for the fact that you're not the only sole line of business. These banks are in business, of course, you know this, car loans, credit cards, debit cards, checking, savings, CDs, they do all of it. So, and having all those lines of business, they don't specialize in one thing, and they're going to have a very select rates and programs to pick from because that's all I have. It's like one place. It's like a one-stop shop in terms of one interest rate, one program, one guideline. That's all you have. So that's one of the main differences, is that they're very conservative, very limiting. Now, outside of going to a bank, using a lender like myself, that's a mortgage broker, this is going to be some of the differences. So as a broker, I'm not just confined to one set of guidelines, programs for everything. We can offer pretty much everything under the sun. Currently I have about 20 banks and lending institutions that I can pick from to customize your profile with the best bank or lender that can offer the best program for you. So self-employed, rentals, investment properties, on top of the normal conforming, VA, FHA, all the normal stuff. It might be a vanilla plain Jane loan. It might be something really complicated, but knowing the different investors and the banks that we have at our disposal will give you a much larger pool to pick from in terms of getting you the best mortgage in terms of what your particular situation is. So you're gonna have a lot more choices and options. Also too, going through it, we can shop the rate. So if you're just a 20% down conventional plain Jane vanilla loan, again, I have all of those lenders and banks that I can pick from to get you the best rate when the time comes to lock in, purchase the property, where if you go to a bank, it's just that set interest rate. That's all they have. And you move forward, yes or no. Again, with us, you're going to have a lot more options, a lot more creativity to come up with the best terms and more things at our disposal. So overall, those are the two areas you can look at. There's not one better than the other. Some people just prefer to go to their direct bank. Most people, again, prefer more options and choices. That's where after 20 years of doing this, I sit in the seat I do because, again, I want to do the best for my clients, make sure I can solve the most problems. And that's what I sit where I sit, I work where I work. So just a little background to everything. If you have any questions, let me know. Just want to kind of talk about that. I get a lot of questions on what's the difference between this, that. So now hopefully this educated you a little bit. Any other questions, feel free to give me a call, and I'll talk to you guys soon.